Aleister Crowley, the man who called himself the Beast.
I want none of your faint approval or faint dispraise. To hell with Christianity, rationalism, Buddhism. I want blasphemy, murder, rape, revolution.
I want blasphemy, murder, rape, revolution.
In 1920, Aleister Crowley founded a commune in Sicily to practice the beliefs that he said would one day sweep away Christianity and free men from all restriction and repression. 3 years later, Mussolini deported Crowley and his followers from Sicily after reports of human and animal sacrifice and unimaginable sexual depravity caused an international scandal. The British press called Crowley the wickedest man in the world.
I have exposed myself to every form of disease, accident, and violence. I have driven myself to delight in dirty and disgusting debauches, and to devour human excrements and human flesh.
I have exposed myself to every form of disease, accident, and violence. I have driven myself to delight in dirty and disgusting debauches, and to devour human excrements and human flesh.
Aleister Crowley and other authors documented a number of anecdotes from his boyhood life, none so sinister as that about a cat. Crowley had been told that a cat had 9 lives. From this he reasoned that it must be near impossible to kill one. But whilst most young boys would imagine the consequences of such a conclusion, Crowley decided to act it out.
I caught a cat, and having administered a large dose of arsenic, I chloroformed it, hanged it above the gas jet, stabbed it, cut its throat, smashed its skull, and when it had been pretty thoroughly burnt, drowned it, and threw it out of the window so that the fall might remove the 9th life. The operation was successful.
I have exposed myself to every form of disease, accident, and violence. I have driven myself to delight in dirty and disgusting debauches, and to devour human excrements and human flesh.
And you see, this is exactly why do what thou wilt shall be thee whole in the law, the loop hole in the law.
The supreme right would be to bring about a climax in the death of a victim. By this right, one could attain the summit of the magical art. Even better would be to slay a girl, preferably a willing victim. After violating her, she should be cut into 9 pieces, with the names of the appropriate gods written on the skin of each piece. The head should be burnt in honor of either Juno or Minerva. This supreme rite should not be performed on ordinary occasions, only rarely, and to great purposes.
It has been documented in various biographies that Aleister Crowley offered his services during World War II. In others, there are claims that he knew Winston Churchill, and it was he who gave Winston his famous V for Victory sign. Other historians claim that he actually worked as a spy in pre-war Germany. Crowley himself claimed that he was responsible in part for Hitler's Mein Kampf, claiming that he had sent a copy of the Book of the Law to Hitler in the early 1920s, and that he had been greatly influenced by the Law of Theleme. He also claimed that the Nazi symbol of the swastika came from him.
And of course, we have the pagan Germanic Illuminati Nazi party. So, Tina, I'm basically going to ask you one last time. Is this really the type of person that you want to associate yourself with? Honestly. And that's why it makes me sick when I go to your page and I see this beast leaving his symbol of 93 everywhere. He's a Thelmite, Thelema, which is Aleister Crowley. And Tina, you come to my page and start preaching this, I worship the Most High Yahweh. I mean, come on. And then you're friends with Ankh? Which is it? Honestly, you can't have both. I mean, that's two complete opposites. Are you for Yahweh of the Bible? Are you a little Christian Judaic follower? Or are you an Ankh, Aleister Crowley the Beast, Satan follower? You can't be one, or it can't be both. It's got to be one or the other. Period. You choose. You let us know when you decide. Because right now, I honestly don't know. It just bewilders me. And Tina, one other thing. I was a student of Gracie Jiu Jitsu 17 years ago. But you know what? I've become a master now. But even to this day, I would never go and disrespect the Gracie family teachers that taught me and got me to where I am to this very day. I would never go and disrespect them. You know, that's against Bushido and honor.
Area code 503, you're on the air.
Okay, that would be me.
Hello.
This is gotsotruthed. In a minute, I'm going to ask you the significance of water. And before that, I want to mention that my grandparents on my father's side, I believe they were Freemasons. And they never told me. I just had to figure it out on my own now that they're long and passed away. And
yeah, well, they're not allowed to talk about it at this point.
Okay. My cousin was also an ordained Catholic priest, and my grandmother, she was really kind of the team leader in organizing all the parties and the family functions and things like that. And every year before Easter, they would have...
Huh? Oh, and this one time at band camp? Seriously, Tina, I love you, hon, but come on, man. You and Ankh are sucking the shit out of my time for no freaking reason at all.
Joseph. And she would have my cousin, the priest, come over and have this big celebration for St. Joseph, and she would have all this bread ordered from the bakery, shepherd's bread, and have that over at the house. And my cousin would bless the bread, and I wanted to know the significance of blessing the bread and the significance of being baptized in the water.
So, Tina, don't think that I made this video to be mean to you, because believe me, I could have done 10 times worse. I was just basically trying to show you who you're associating yourself with. And, the way you've acted and treated me is not correct at all. This psychotic roller coaster ride that you guys have put me on, and I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Seriously, I like to be positive and loving in life, not to sit here and be called names and assumption after assumption and be attacked by a freaking tripper, and then you protect the tripper. I mean, how can you be my friend? Doesn't make sense. Friends are supposed to stick up for friends. And if he's your friend, I don't see how in the hell we can be friends, because I'm a good person through and through, and I don't freaking worship people who freaking eat shit. I don't even want to go any further and talk about this anymore. I'm done. I hope you make a good decision. I wish you the best in life, and I hope we can be friends forever, and you make the right decisions in life. Aloha. Take care.